Zephaniah, chapter 1. Yahweh gave these messages to Zephaniah when Josiah son of Ammon was king of Judah. Zephaniah was the son of Cushi, son of Gedaliah, son of Amariah, son of Hezekiah. I will sweep away everything in all your land, says Yahweh. I will sweep away both people and animals alike. Even the birds of the air and the fish in the sea will die. I will reduce the wicked to heaps of rubble, along with the rest of humanity, says Yahweh. I will crush Judah and Jerusalem with my fist and destroy every last trace of their Baal worship. I will put an end to all the idolatrous priests, so that even the memory of them will disappear. For they go up to their roofs and bow to the sun, moon, and stars. They claim to follow Yahweh, but then they worship Molech too. So now I will destroy them, and I will destroy those who used to worship me but now no longer do. They no longer ask for Yahweh's guidance or seek my blessings. Stand in silence in the presence of the sovereign Yahweh, for the awesome day of Yahweh's judgment has come. Yahweh has prepared his people for a great slaughter and has chosen their executioners. On that day of judgment, says Yahweh, I will punish the leaders and princes of Judah and all those following pagan customs. Yes, I will punish those who participate in pagan worship ceremonies, and those who steal and kill to fill their masters' homes with loot. On that day, says Yahweh, a cry of alarm will come from the fish gate and echo throughout the newer Mishnah section of the city, and a great crashing sound will come from the surrounding hills. Wail in sorrow, all you who live in the market area, for all who buy and sell there will die. I will search with lanterns in Jerusalem's darkest corners to find and punish those who sit contented in their sins, indifferent to Yahweh, thinking he will do nothing at all to them. They are the very ones whose property will be plundered by the enemy, whose homes will be ransacked. They will never have a chance to live in the new homes they have built. They will never drink wine from the vineyards they have planted. That terrible day of Yahweh is near. Swiftly it comes, a day when strong men will cry bitterly. It is a day when Yahweh's anger will be poured out. It is a day of terrible distress and anguish, a day of ruin and desolation, a day of darkness and gloom, of clouds, blackness, trumpet calls, and battle cries. Down go the walled cities and strongest battlements. Because you have sinned against Yahweh, I will make you as helpless as a blind man searching for a path. Your blood will be poured out into the dust, and your bodies will lie there rotting on the ground. Your silver and gold will be of no use to you on that day of Yahweh's anger. For the whole land will be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. He will make a terrifying end of all the people on earth. Chapter 2. Gather together and pray, you shameless nation. Gather while there is still time, before judgment begins and your opportunity is blown away like chaff. Act now, before the fierce fury of Yahweh falls and the terrible day of Yahweh's anger begins. Beg Yahweh to save you, all you who are humble, all you who uphold justice. Walk humbly and do what is right. Perhaps even yet Yahweh will protect you from his anger on that day of destruction. Gaza, Ashkelon, Ashdod, Ekron, these Philistine cities too will be rooted out and left in desolation. And how terrible it will be for you Philistines who live along the coast and in the land of Canaan. For this judgment is against you, too. Yahweh will destroy you until not one of you is left. The coastal area will become a pasture, a place of shepherd camps and enclosures for sheep. The few survivors of the tribe of Judah will pasture there. They will lie down to rest in the abandoned houses in Ashkelon. For Yahweh their Elohim will visit his people in kindness and restore their prosperity again. I have heard the taunts of the people of Moab and Ammon, mocking my people and invading their borders. Now, as surely as I live, says Yahweh Almighty, the Elohim of Israel, Moab and Ammon will be destroyed as completely as Sodom and Gomorrah. Their land will become a place of stinging nettles, salt pits, and eternal desolation. Those of my people who are left will plunder them and take their land. They will receive the wages of their pride, for they have scoffed at the people of Yahweh Almighty. Yahweh will terrify them as he destroys all the gods in the land. Then people from nations around the world will worship Yahweh, each in their own land. You Ethiopians will also be slaughtered by my sword. says Yahweh. And Yahweh will strike the lands of the north with his fist. He will destroy Assyria and make its great capital, Nineveh, a desolate wasteland, parched like a desert. The city that once was so proud will become a pasture for sheep and cattle. All sorts of wild animals will settle there. Owls of many kinds will live among the ruins of its palaces, hooting from the gaping windows. Rubble will block all the doorways, and the cedar paneling will lie open to the wind and weather. This is the fate of that boisterous city, once so secure. In all the world there is no city as great as I, it boasted. But now, look how it has become an utter ruin, a place where animals live. Everyone passing that way will laugh in derision or shake a defiant fist. Chapter 3. How terrible it will be for rebellious, polluted Jerusalem, the city of violence and crime. Proudly refuses to listen even to the voice of Yahweh. No one can tell it anything. It refuses all correction. It does not trust in Yahweh or draw near to its Elohim. Its leaders are like roaring lions hunting for their victims, out for everything they can get. Its judges are like ravenous wolves at evening time, who by dawn have left no trace of their prey. Its prophets are arrogant liars seeking their own gain. Its priests defile the temple by disobeying Elohim's laws. But Yahweh is still there in the city, and he does no wrong. Day by day his justice is more evident, but no one takes notice. The wicked know no shame. I have wiped out many nations, devastating their fortress walls and towers. Their cities are now deserted. Their streets are in silent ruin. There are no survivors to even tell what happened. I thought, surely they will have reverence for me now. Surely they will listen to my warnings so I won't need to strike again. But no, however much I punish them, they continue their evil practices from dawn till dusk and dusk till dawn. So now Yahweh says, be patient. The time is coming soon when I will stand up and accuse these evil nations. For it is my decision to gather together the kingdoms of the earth and pour out my fiercest anger and fury on them. All the earth will be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. On that day I will purify the lips of all people, so that everyone will be able to worship Yahweh together. My scattered people who live beyond the rivers of Ethiopia will come to present their offerings. And then you will no longer need to be ashamed of yourselves, for you will no longer be rebels against me. I will remove all the proud and arrogant people from among you. There will be no pride on my holy mountain. Those who are left will be the lowly and the humble, for it is they who trust in the name of Yahweh. The people of Israel who survive will do no wrong to each other, never telling lies or deceiving one another. They will live peaceful lives, lying down to sleep in safety. There will be no one to make them afraid. Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all your heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. For Yahweh will remove his hand of judgment and will disperse the armies of your enemy. And Yahweh himself, the King of Israel, will live among you. At last your troubles will be over, and you will fear disaster no more. On that day the announcement to Jerusalem will be, cheer up, Zion, don't be afraid, for Yahweh your Elohim has arrived to live among you. He is a mighty Savior. He will rejoice over you with great gladness. With his love he will calm all your fears. He will exult over you by singing a happy song. I will gather you who mourn for the appointed festivals. You will be disgraced no more. And I will deal severely with all who have oppressed you. I will save the weak and helpless ones. I will bring together those who were chased away. I will give glory and renown to my former exiles, who have been mocked and shamed. On that day I will gather you together and bring you home again. I will give you a good name, a name of distinction among all the nations of the earth. They will praise you as I restore your fortunes before their very eyes. I, Yahweh, have spoken.